Yes, hi everyone. Welcome to our today's session. Today we're going to talk about projects. So we're going to do real world projects, right? So if it's your first time, my WhatsApp number is below and my email address. If you want to join our training, we are a recognized Cisco academy. You can join us if you want to do your CCNA, CCNP, Microsoft, IBM, CompTIA et tant d'autres formations. Sans plus tarder, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to start our first session. We only talk about projects. So we're going to give you a real world project and we're going to see how to solve the problem. All right? Yeah, so this is the problem that we are going to do like today. All right? So it's a real world mini project for those who are preparing for CCNP or if you want to move to senior positions as a network engineer or a specialist. So why you need to do this particular project? The first one, this project will prepare you guys to configure Cisco devices exactly the way it's done in real enterprise, right? So the project you are doing now will allow you to understand what you need to do for the first time if you've been hired, right? You got routers, switches, what you need to do first, right? And beside that, you guys also, you are going to understand how to deploy a new branch router, replacing enterprise hardware, preparing lab or production devices, right? So in this project, you're going to understand how to deploy a new router or maybe a new switch, right? But not only deploying, but understanding how to replace them or how to replace some of the components, right? And what you need also to understand, no real networks start without this step. There is no network that can start without these particular steps. So this is the project number one. Project scenario one, you are a network engineer deploying a new router Cisco 1941 and a layer 3 switch Cisco 3560 at a branch office. Before adding VLANs, routing, or security, you must prepare the device correctly so that they're gonna be easy to manage, secure, user-friendly for administrator. So guys, you get a job, right? You want to deploy some of the network devices at your branch, right? You got one router, that is the 1941. I can show you that router here. 1941, Cisco 1941. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, this is the 1941 router. And beside that, you got layer 3 switch 3560, right? You can also see the 3560 here. 3560. Yeah, it's there. So you got those two devices. You got this one and you got this one. Those are the two devices that you guys you need to configure, right? So before even adding VLANs, routing, or security, you must prepare the device correctly, guys, right? So you got a router, 1941, and you got a Cisco switch, 3560. You want to configure them before even starting with your configurations. You need to prepare those devices so that your configurations will be secured, your configuration will be easy, right? You need to prepare them, right? How to prepare them, this is what we need to do, right? And you can see here, there is a second project again. They are similar. Like a company is opening a new branch office. You received a brand new Cisco router with no configuration. Your task is to make the router easy to identify, prevent command line delays, secure and stabilize console access, display a legal warning message. So you got a router that router has no configurations, your job will be to make the router easy to identify, prevent the command line, secure and stabilize the console access, display legal warning. So what we're gonna do now, we just go to package tracer. We're gonna look for router 1941 is there, and we're gonna look for the switch, the 3560 is there, right? And we're gonna look like our laptop, it's gonna be there, and we're gonna need a console cable. Okay, so we need to make the router easy to identify, prevent command line delay, secure and stabilize console access, display a legal warning. This is the step number one if you want to prepare your device before even starting with your configuration. So we're gonna start make the router easy to identify. So what I'm gonna do, so just go there, you go to your terminal, you say okay, enter, you say no here, enable, configure terminal, host name, router 1, router building 1. So you can see even the name I'm giving to my router is meaningful, right? So it will allow me to identify this router. Like every time I can see the name, I can remember that this router is in building 1. Number 2, what we can do here, they want us to prevent command line delay. How to prevent command line delay? Remember, most of the time, when you type a wrong command, your device, your router will try to understand it, as a website name. That will take time. That will delay your work. So how to stop it? You must stop what we call the DNS lookup. So I'm going to just say no IP domain lookup. This is how to disable DNS lookup. You need to disable DNS lookup. And what else you need to do? You need to secure and stabilize console access, right? You need to secure and stabilize console access. What we're going to do, because we're talking about the console access, first I'm going to type line console 0. I'm going to press enter. Now, what we need to do, there's a comment that I'm going to type and I'm going to explain later. So I can type this comment like exit, time out, I can say 00. This is what we call the console timeout. We need to disable it, right? What does it mean? It means that like every time the device will try to log us out when we're going to start doing our configuration, to avoid your device logging you out, you need to disable the console timeout. So I can say 00, but I can say log me out after 3 minutes and 2 seconds, right? So I can change here, like I can say like 3 minutes, 20 seconds maybe. I can say that. So after 3 minutes and 20 seconds, the device can log me out, right? And secure also, we're talking about how to secure it. Remember again, most of the time when you are using the device, some of the errors will try to display, like error messages will try to display. And those error messages will disturb you guys, will disturb your configuration. How to disable it? You can page up login synchronous. And you press enter. And the last one here, it's display a legal warning message. So you need to display a legal warning message so that if someone is trying to access your router, like a message will pop up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say banner MOTD followed by a special character. I can say don't access this device without permission. And when I'm done, you need, because I took this special character, I have also to finish the same special character. So my warning message will be between those two, and I'm gonna press enter, right? So guys, this is what you need to do before even moving to configuration. You must make sure your device is ready, right? You need to prepare your device. So when you are in front of a router, a switch, what you need to do, remember to prepare your device. How to prepare your device? You need to assign a name to your device, a meaningful name, a name that can remember you the location of the device, the type of the operating system, number one. Number two, you need to disable DNS lookup. Most of the time, when you type a wrong command, your device will try to understand it. So even if it's wrong, by doing so, it takes time and it's gonna delay your work. Number three, you need to avoid the device logging you out. Most of the time when you will be starting doing your configurations, sometimes someone can call you, or maybe you're gonna try to understand by doing some research or whatever, the device will kick you out. Now, to avoid that, you need to disable the console timeout by typing the command exe timeout. There's a minute and second that you need to precise. And the last one, again, we spoke about, it's when you are dealing with router switches, those devices will start popping up, will start displaying some error messages while you are busy configuring, and those messages will disturb you. To avoid that, you need to disable them. How to disable? Logging synchronous. And when you are done again there, you need to allow your device to display a warning message to anybody who's gonna try to access it. What's the command? Banner MOTD. You choose a special character, you put your message inside, your warning message inside, and you finish up with the same special character. Right? So guys, you can see that at least you can understand our scenario. We spoke about how to secure a branch router, like initial setup. Those are the initial setup that you need to understand. And this project allows you to understand what you need to do exactly in real enterprise, right? And like I told you, you will understand how to deploy a new branch router or a new branch switch and so on, right? And we can go to the second switch and try just to do it fast. I'm going to remove the cable. I'm going to put it here. Go to console, go to the device. Here. Terminal, okay. It's showing me, well, I'm not there anymore. Still showing, okay. I can say no. Enable the conf, right? Host name, I can say switch building A, right? I need to disable the DNS lookup, no IP domain lookup, right? So I need to disable the console timeout. I can say it's a timeout. I can choose 5 minutes, 10 seconds. So the device can only log me out after 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, first line console, I'm at line console 0, I forgot. And now I can go back here. And last one I can say logging synchronous. So that error messages cannot stop me doing my work. Logging, yeah, synchronous. I think it's synchronous. It's like this. Synchro. Okay, let me use, yeah, synchronous. Okay. And now we can do again. We can You can come out and you can say banner MOCC. I can choose this. I can just say don't, and so yeah, and I can finish up with the same, and I can say enter, right? So guys, thank you very much. Thank you for watching or practicing. This is like our first mini project, just to understand, just to help you understand how to secure a router at the beginning, what you need to do when you are dealing with routers and switches, especially. Thank you very much. We're gonna meet once more again for our second project.